All right, ladies, so the very first video we have, this is a bob for an 11-year-old girl. If you hear baby noises in the background, that would be my 5-month-old, so don't pay attention to him. So I just wanted to show you a few things that we keep in her bag. And I bought this bag off of eBay. You can find a lot of really cute little backpacks. We've got Band-Aids in case of little minor injuries for her. And then this pocket, sorry about this, we have these really cool little flashlights that you, they don't take batteries. You wind them up like this, and then there's a little turn on button, so that way if they need charged, you just charge them up there, so you don't have to worry about batteries getting corroded or anything like that. Let me give the baby back his toy here. And then inside of this bag here, we have some things. So the first thing I have, I just got these off of eBay. You can buy a lot of things out of China really cheap if you're just willing to wait for the time. These are non-toxic, deep-free. They're little bracelets. We actually use them in the summertime as anklets around the house to keep mosquitoes off, so that's really helpful. Box of raisins. So little snacks are really good. We've got some toothpaste in here. Anytime I get little samples in the mail or from the dentist's office, I use them and keep them for bobs for the kids. Toothbrush. And then we have some handy dandy, these are 6-inch light sticks for glowing. So this can be fun for kids, and it can also give them a little bit of light, especially if something ever happened and you're out in the dark, kids get scared. We use these, we grab these anytime there's tornado warnings. They go with us to our storm cellar. Pack of tissue. You can get those pretty cheap anywhere. This is an emergency survival blanket. Again, a lot of things off eBay. You can buy stuff like this out of China really cheap, or survival websites. So it is just like the ones that paramedics would use to keep you warm. There's the foil blanket, so they lock in your body heat. And then Walmart, of all places, has these little packs of gummy vitamins. It's a 15-day supply, and it's just got some extra little vitamin, you know, that you might get if you're out in the wild or stuck in a storm cellar or something like that for a little while. We have a poncho, so that way if it's snowy or raining or wet or anything like that, kids can stay warm and dry. And then we have packets of oatmeal, microwavable, but, you know, if you don't have a microwave, cold is better than nothing. We keep these emergency food ration packs. This is a 1,200 calorie one. It says 1-day survival, but you know, you could break this up, and for a small child, it really could last a couple of days, you know, if you needed to. And they don't make you really thirsty. They do. We've tried one that kind of tastes like cinnamon flavored sawdust almost. But that's, again, you know, keeps your child alive, and they do have a 5-year shelf life, so those are pretty cool. And you can get different brands. This just happens to be the one that we have. And then we have several bags of water here. You can just get little foil packets of emergency drinking water. They have a long shelf life also, so your child can just rip them open. And it even has a little spot where it says to tear. You probably can't see that very well. But it's got water in it, so they can use this to make with their oatmeal or to drink if there's not good drinking water anywhere. And then lastly, in her bag, we have a whistle. We felt like whistles were important to call for help, or if kids get separated from us, they can whistle without screaming and, you know, tearing up their vocal cords or making their throat hurt or anything like that. Now that she's getting a little bit older, one of the things that we'll probably put in here will be fire starters for her. Once she learns how to use those this winter, we'll teach her when we start making some fires in our fireplace. Up until now, she just really hasn't been old enough to have those, but she should be at a pretty good age now where she can do that. So those are just the very basics that we have that would keep a child alive for a couple of days and warm and dry, which are the most important aspects. And then any of these bags, we leave everything in there, the bags that come in. So, you know, if she needed this poncho, she could use this bag for something. So, you know, if she's in a storm shelter somewhere, we have a potty in ours, but if there's not one, you know, they can potty in this and, you know, zip it up and keep things cleaner and healthier. The more sanitary, the better. Now that she's a little older, we'll probably also put some antibiotic ointment in her bag. You know, in case of getting a little cut or something, she can have that. So this is her bag. It's just a little bag. It's probably about 1 foot long. If you see my hand, I mean, they're little and they're real lightweight, so they can carry them quickly. So this is just a little bag for an 11-year-old girl. Hope you like this.